Assalamu alaikum. For today's recipe we need ground meat. We also need one chicken breast that is chopped very finely. For the spices we need turmeric, paprika, black pepper, cumin, coriander and ginger. I have 1 teaspoon of each. I also need 2 onions, as you can see here, chopped. And this is for the vegetarian filling of Bourak, which has potatoes, which I have already boiled here. I also need 2 cloves of garlic and some cheese. You can use any cheese you like, and oil, of course, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we need this, it's like a very thin dough made out of semolina. I don't know if you have it elsewhere, but if you couldn't find it, you can use phyllo pastry. I think that's what it's called. As you can see, it's very, very thin. You can see your hand through it, all right? So thin, and it's like that. Okay. Okay, so to start off with, I will make my onion mixture, and all I'm doing is that I will add some oil in here, and I will add my 2 onions. And please be aware that this onion mixture I will split into half, and my first half I will add into my meat filling, and the second half I will be using in my chicken filling. Okay. And to that you want to add a half teaspoon of salt, and just let it soften. Okay, so once your onion has softened and it looks like this, you can go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of garlic. It's up to you how much you want to add garlic. Okay, so I have split the mixture of the onions, and this is the first half of the mixture. And to it I will add my ground meat. I have here about 200 grams of ground meat in there. So you just want to add it and mix very well. And once it's a little bit brown, you can go ahead and add your spices. Okay, so I'm adding my spices. I will add half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of dried coriander, half a teaspoon of ginger, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. Last but not least, half a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of black pepper. And you just want to mix everything very well into your mixture. As you can see, it looks so yummy. And wait until it's cooked. Okay, so once your meat is cooked, you want to add a handful of coriander and just mix it well in there. Okay, so we're going to jump straight to our chicken filling, and I'm adding here a little bit of oil as usual. And this is my second half of the onion and garlic, which I've sweetened later, earlier I mean, sorry. And you just want to mix them well. Into that you want to add your chicken, which I have chopped into small small pieces like this. Yeah, it depends again if you want to make it larger or yeah. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt in there, and next I will add my spices. If you can remember, I have added the same spices in my meat filling, so I'm just adding the rest in there. Add everything, and you just mix everything very well. If it's a little bit dry, you can add more oil. There is no problem with that. So you just mix them. Okay, I'm adding a bit of oil because it's a little bit dry, and you just wait until it's cooked. That's all you do. Okay, so once your chicken has cooked, you want to add a little bit of olives and some coriander. Of course, this is optional. If you don't like olives, you can skip that step, definitely. And you just want to mix it in there. Okay, so for my vegetarian filling, I'm just mashing my potatoes like this. And to that, I will add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper and mix everything together. It is as simple, okay? So simple. The moment of truth, we have our fillings set and ready. We have our potatoes, our meat, our chicken, of course, and we have our cheese. So yummy, 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 yummy. We have our thin dough here. Everything is set and ready. And let's start. So I'll start with my vegetarian filling here. Just spread it in there. And next you want to add your cheese, and guys, you can add as much cheese as you like. You can go crazy in there. Just add your cheese, and then you want to fold it from this side and the other side. And once you do that, you want to roll it like I'm doing here. So just roll it, and you should end up with something looking like this. So nice. Okay, so this is a very crucial step. We have made a edible glue here. I've added 1 tablespoon of flour and some water in there, and you want to add it like that in order not for your Bourak not to open when you fry it. Okay, so this is another way to do Bourak. So just cut your dough in half like that, and then you want to put a little bit of your filling in there, some cheese as well, and you fold 1/2 like so, and you want to make a triangle, if that makes sense. Just follow what I'm doing here. It gets some time to to get the same exact shape, but keep trying and you will get there. Okay, so just fold it like so, and you should end up with something looking like that. You can trim anything that is extra, and I have made a little glue, guys. So this is just a mixture of flour and water, and just to make sure it's not gonna open when you fry it. Okay, so this is another way to do our Bourak here. It's gonna be like very small, so cute, and yeah, just do the same thing and roll it, roll it, tightly, okay? So it won't open when you fry it. It's very important, okay? Roll it, roll it, roll it, until you end up with something like that. And it's so cute, so little. Of course you want to add your glue. I mean, this is glue we made, okay? And yeah, it looks great, by the way. So we're going to fry our burek, and the oil is hot, as you can see, but not very hot. Be aware of that so they won't burn, okay? So you want to keep an eye on them so they won't burn, like so. And you're supposed to end up with something looking like this, so crispy, so yummy. I hope you liked the recipe. Ramadan Kareem to you all. See you next time.